and then we will keep it moving. And I know this is one you really want to talk about. It was the debut of Kaito Ono. He came up against Mohamed Sia Serrani.
Mm,
And yeah, I mean, again, very close fight here. Sia
mm.
Serrani, I did give round one to Sia Serrani. And
Yeah,
towards
yeah.
the middle of round two, I think both guys, their bodies were starting to wear damage. It was Sia Serrani's kind of solar plexus and Kaito's arm and
Right.
deltoid.
Yeah.
So they were both wearing body damage. Um, I would argue. Well, I could see you giving Kaito round three.
Mm,
So I think it really came down to round two for this fight, which
mm,
was also very close. How did you see this one, BG? Did you think it was the right decision, and what did you make of the
mm.
fight and the debut of Kaito Ono?
Firstly, the fight was nice, right? I think Mohamed Cesarani fought a good fight. Kaito looked a little bit of like a, how do you put this? Like debut jitters, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah,
Uh, just
yeah.
just like Misaki no Iri when he first came to One Championship, his first two fights, he looked like a like what is this bro doing here? And now he's a champion. You're like, what's going on? You know what I mean? So taking
Mm,
out Tawan Chai, by the way. So in this fight, um, I do think Mohamed Cesarani did really well in the first round. I would argue that he won the first round. There's no actually I can't really make an argument for Kaito winning the first round. He didn't really do enough for me to say, okay, you can actually steal it. There's a lot of measuring, but CS Rani was going first every time, and he was landing, and he was countering also well, but he was getting backed up, but he was landing. Now, this is where it gets a bit interesting for me, and this is why I would say maybe Kaito won. Even though I thought Kaito looked a bit slow and strange, in the second round, you could see some of the body work was starting to take an effect on Muhammad because Muhammad didn't really walk forward at all in that second round. He didn't go forward. Everything that he was doing, he even switched his stance and went straight back into southpaw because he was getting calf kicked in the when he was in orthodox. Went
mm,
into southpaw, fighting back foot. And I've seen a lot of fights with Muhammad Sadani. When he goes into southpaw, he's pure counter striking. It's only when he's in orthodox that he's going forward and he's doing some combinations and he's piecing you up. But when he goes to southpaw, he's basically fighting defensive now. He's going to counter punch you, counter strike you. That's his style. That's how he goes. And he was trying to utilize that game plan a lot. But I felt that it wasn't enough. Just like what's his name, Jacob Thompson, right? Same thing. If you're gonna use the if you're gonna in that fight, Apiwat was the one on the back foot, but Apiwat was clean with his counter striking. He was doing damaging shots and he was being more effective with his counter striking going backwards. He even forced Jacob Thompson to fight differently. In this fight, when Kaito was walking Muhammad Cesarani down, which is predominantly of round two and round three, Cesarani didn't do anything with his counter striking that forced Kaito to re-strategize how he's gonna enter, get him to fight counter. He didn't even back Kaito up. You know what I mean? Kaito still kept on walking him down. And there was moments where Kaito was making Cesarani freeze and then froze, boom, right straight to the body. There's a moment where he even did a pump fake and then made Cesarani swing and then he stepped back, 1-2 to the head. So I was like, how are you not scoring this for Kaito, dude? He's got the full momentum, he's got the pressure, he's landing more punches. Yes, Serrani did also land, but a lot of his punches that he was landing or kicks he was landing was coming out of the defensive position back on the ropes. A lot of those body kicks was taken on the arm, and that, like you said, led to you could see the damage on Kaito's right arm. But like
mm.
in terms of scoring the fight, I have issues or difficulty scoring the fight for someone that's predominantly on the back foot for most of that fight, and all his punches. He didn't rock Kaito once. He didn't drop him. There was nothing that was making Kaito rethink about the fight. He was just like, I'm just gonna keep walking you down, Brian, making you miss, making you faint, and then land when I need to land. And he won the third round and the second round, in my opinion. And Siriusani won the first round. Um,
Mm.
but that being said, I'm not mad at the result. I am a fan of Mohamed Cesarani as well. And at 23 years old, 22, 23 years old, making a call to climb the ranks for the featherweight division. He beats it to Chai already. He's got the talent, dude. He's got the skill set. He's got a good game plan coming out of Medisa. He's a good fighter. I just think that the decision was incorrect on the night. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, again, I think it comes down to that second round, and that second round was quite close for me. Honestly, I can see it going either way, bruh.
Mm,
So any decision that was made there, I could have, I can justify it. Yeah, it's one of those where it's like
yeah.
you tell me Kaito Ono one, I say yeah, nah, it's fine. You tell me Cesarani one, yeah, fine. You tell me it's a draw,
Mm,
even I can get back. I can see it, man. I can see where you're coming from with it.
Yes.
So it's a tough job being a judge.
Not easy.
You can let us know your thoughts in the comments whether it was the right decision of the night and what you made of the fight. But yeah, a tough job to be a judge. That's about all I'll say on the matter. Because yeah,
I will
really
say
kind
this.
of solidly on the fence here, PG.
Yeah, no, sorry to interrupt you, brother. The last thing I will say on Kaito are two things. One, the current interim champion in this division in kickboxing lost 2 fights in the beginning of his career in one championship and took out one of the best pound for pound strikers in one championship in Tawan Chai. And then secondly, if this is what Kaito is like right now, he's only 27 years old. I think he can be a little bit better. But if this is the Kaito that would have fought against Marat Grigorian, I think Marat Grigorian would have slept him, would have knocked him out probably in the first round. So he needs to level up. He needs to get up to another level. He was gonna want to consider fighting for a title in this organization.